are listening to Door to the World. I am Teacher Rui.
And I am Maggie. Hi, guys.
Hey, Maggie. When was the last time you looked up at the sky at night?
I think just about last night. But it's been harder and harder to find stars in the sky now.
It is because it's so bright. But did you know that some of the stars you see are not stars, but planets?
Huh? We can see the planets through the sky.
Yes, even from here on Earth.
Oh, wow. Sounds interesting. Teacher Rui, a quick question. How many planets are there in our solar system?
Good question. There are 9. Well, actually, there are only 8 planets now.
Who's the missing one?
Pluto is the missing planet. The 9 planets, or what used to be the 9 planets, were Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and our unfortunate friend Pluto, who is no longer a planet.
Huh? Why is Pluto being removed from the list?
Good question. Pluto was removed because now we have 3 different rules for what a planet is.
What are those rules?
The first, all planets should move around the sun. But Pluto moves around the sun, so that's not the problem. 2, the planet must be big enough. Pluto is big enough, so that's not the problem either. 3, they need to be the only runner in their lane, and that is what Pluto doesn't do.
Got it. So Pluto doesn't meet the 3rd rule.
That is correct. Pluto has a moon called Charon, but Pluto's moon Charon is actually too big to be called a moon. Pluto's moon Charon is what is actually called a dwarf planet. And because it's a dwarf planet, that means Pluto is a dwarf planet too.
I see. Now I understand clearly. Teacher Rui, I have another question. Since Pluto has been a planet for so long, why the scientists want to change it?
That's a really good question. It turns out that telescopes have been getting much more powerful, and we're finding that Pluto is not very unique. All of the planets in our solar system, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, all the way to Neptune, are very unique. But we're seeing that Pluto isn't. So we have to change the definition of a planet to either include Pluto, but have 5 or 6 other new planets to add, or to not include Pluto, and we have only the 8 planets we mentioned now.
Ooh, it sounds fascinating.
Yes, it is. Actually, in reading the article, there was one thing in particular that interested me a lot. The part that interests me is that we're discovering so many new objects in our solar system. We've been looking up at the night sky for hundreds and hundreds of years, but only recently have telescopes become powerful enough to see the small objects. Well, it turns out not so small objects in the outer solar system, far past the orbit of Neptune.
这边为大家统整一下刚刚的中文解释。刚刚我们提及到，要命名为行星必须符合3项规定。第一，行星的运行轨道必须绕着太阳运转。第二，要有足够的质量去维持静力平衡。有足够的质量会让行星看起来像球的形状。而第三，行星要能清除轨道上的其他天体，成为跑道上的唯一跑者。而很可惜的是，我们的冥王星并没有满足第3项的需求，所以科学家决定将它除名在行星的名单内。所以我们从原本的9大行星变成现在的8大行星。
So, Maggie, which planet do you like the most?
For me, I would say I would choose Jupiter because the color and patterns attract me the most. And how about you?
I think Jupiter is a really good choice. Jupiter is my favorite planet too. It has been ever since the New Horizons space probe sent us beautiful pictures of Jupiter and the cool storms that are on its surface.
And I also heard that Jupiter is kind of dangerous because it has a strong radiation belt.
Yes, that's true. Jupiter actually has the strongest radiation belt of any planet in the solar system. And you can see auroras from Jupiter. We have amazing telescope pictures of auroras on Jupiter.
We can see Aurora on Jupiter.
Yes.
同学们，我们可以在木星上面看到极光诶。同学们，如果你们对于照片有兴趣的话，可以在 Google 上面搜寻，其实还蛮漂亮的。It's our
activity time!
Yay! In the worksheet, you're going to write down 3 words that the teacher is going to introduce and answer the question of the day. Teacher Rui, please tell us your 3 favorite words.
Sure. The first word is discovery. D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R-Y. Discovery.
Discovery, 发现。
The second one is probe. P-R-O-B-E. Probe.
Probe, 调查或是探索。
And the last one is unique. U-N-I-Q-U-E. Unique.
Unique, 独特的。Thank you, Teacher Rui. Same as last time, can you make a sentence with one of your favorite words?
I'd be happy to. I'll make a sentence with 2 words actually. Unique and discovery. The sentence is the following. The discovery of many objects means that Pluto is no longer unique. We can't wait to see your worksheet. Write down your answers and send your worksheet to the Google form. You may win a big prize later. For more information, please visit Taoyuan ETRC Facebook page or the website.
一样，我们非常热烈的欢迎你们来投稿你们的学习单。那学习单的连结，我们一样会放在各单集的说明栏下面。只要投稿1次，就有1次的抽奖机会，说不定这次的得奖者就是你哟。
Thank you so much for reading with us today. We love sharing the interesting topics with you. The article that we shared in this episode is Dwarf Planet Pluto. Now it's your turn to read and discover the fun of reading. We'll be back next week with a new story connected to our topic. I am Teacher Rui.
And I am Maggie.
Happy reading.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.